You good, you good. Alright, so we here tapped in with that boy Killer the artist.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How you doing today, man?
Chilling, man. Chilling. Good to be here.
For sure. So, for people that don't know you too much, talk a little bit about your background, like upbringing.
Alright. I'm from Jersey City, New Jersey. I was born actually in Hollywood, Florida, Broward County. I moved to Jersey City, New Jersey when I was like 3 years old. When I was like 18, I moved back down to Florida. When I first moved back down, I was in West Palm for a little bit. Still in West Palm heavy. I was there for like 2 years, 3 years. And then I just recently I moved to Orlando.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what was it like, I guess, coming up in Jersey then?
Coming up in Jersey is different. It's different. Definitely different type of environment. You know, school was rough and shit. Winter was rough and shit, but it's a different lifestyle. I loved it, man. I loved it. So, yeah, I like Jersey growing up.
Yeah, I'm sure you happy to be in Florida now with
Yo,
the winter storms.
Yeah, for sure. I like Jersey. I mean, I like Florida right now. You know, definitely better weather. I just came from Jersey actually like 2 days ago. So
That's crazy.
it was cold up there.
And
It
so,
was snowing and everything. So.
yep. So you're now living in Orlando?
Yeah, I just moved to Orlando. I've been in Orlando since January.
Got you.
January, so yep, second month here.
And what brought you up here?
Honestly, networking because I felt like I had a lot of potential and shit, but it's just I wasn't always in the right spot to be around people that could help me grow. You feel me? So a lot of my homeboys and shit, they were still stuck on like shit that wasn't really progressing us and stuff. And I kind of wanted to grow my brand and my clothing brand and just become something bigger. So I said I'm gonna go to Orlando, try to network, meet more people and stuff, and hopefully I can start my beginning here. You feel me?
Got you.
Yeah.
And so I know, like, when you first came out to our showcase in December, you came like deep.
Hell
You know,
yeah.
you had like a
Hell
good
yeah.
little following. I want to know, like, from you starting as an artist, like, how did you get your following like that?
So a lot of people always try to look on Instagram and like on these different social media sites and try to find new people for their following. But believe it or not, the people that you're with every day can be people that support you. So it's like your homeboy at work, or when you go to the basketball court, your 3 homeboys that you hoop with at the court, you feel me? Or if you go to the gym and you got 2 homeboys that you go to the gym with, when you look already, that's around like 10 to 12 people right there that you got in your circle that you can have support you and then bring with you to different spots and shit. So it's important definitely to find new followings and new supporters, but also I would say, you know, definitely keep it close to home and just whatever people you have in your immediate life, whether it's 2 to 3 people or 5 to 10 people, those can be the same people that help you grow bigger. You know?
Got you. And how long have you been doing music?
Oh, I've been writing music and I've been rapping since like 16. I started rap battling at lunch and shit with my homeboys. So that's how I originally got into music. I would write over freestyles, and then at lunchtime we would go to the break room and shit. I mean, not the break room, I'm talking like it's work. We would go to the cafeteria and we'd have rap battles and shit. So that's how I originally got into music. And then I found myself over time just like doing it for fun, just like kept writing and stuff. And then I recorded my first song when I was probably like 18. I recorded my first song. I didn't really know nobody with a studio or nothing. I went to my homeboy's house. He had a closet. We went in the closet and had the mic in there, and then that's when I dropped the Miami Freestyle. It was an old ass song.
Okay.
But that's how I got into music, yeah, for sure.
Got you. And so, like, how has your style progressed since then?
Oh man, 100%. Like my shit has progressed so much, and it's like it's still progressing. So like right now, I've made a lot of progress, but I still think that my style and my flow, I definitely got a long way to go. You feel me? So I'm not saying that my shit is perfect right now, but like when I go back and I hear my first couple of tracks, I can hear the progression right away, and how I was kind of like nervous talking into the mic and shit, and not saying it with emphasis and shit like that. So I definitely see the progress, but I think that I can make more progress, to be honest with you.
Got you.
Yeah.
Are there any specific artists that like influence you, like your style and things like that?
Not really, to be honest with you. There's artists that I like to listen to their music and stuff, but no artist has really impacted me personally to influence me. I gain a lot of my inspiration from myself. As you can see, I rep Jersey hard and stuff, and then the Hood Introvert hard. The Hood Introvert is my brand.
Okay.
So it's actually just I inspire myself a lot. I like to everything I do is kind of revolved around these three words right here because at the end of the day, you know, I did come from a rough place, the projects and shit like that, but I was always an introverted person. So it's not like I was really involved in all that stuff. But at the same time, I seen the lifestyle and I was around all the people that were in that lifestyle. So I know exactly what it's like to be a part of that. But just being an introverted person, I kept to myself a lot. So I think that my style resembles that a lot in my music and with my clothes and stuff. So that's what influences me the most, not really any other artist.
Got you. And speaking on being like introverted, right? So you as an artist, your job is to network and meet people. How does that work out? Like, you know, being naturally introverted.
It's kind of hard to be honest with you, because as an upcoming artist or even growing your business, you would probably know, you know, starting your own business or platform, you have to network and you have to really find other people, because it's not all about how much money you throw into something. It's all about who you know and who does that person know that can help you guys grow somewhere. So being introverted has been tough because you know, I've realized that to get where I want to go, I'm gonna have to break out of my shell and shit eventually, and post more on Instagram, and be more active on the social media stuff. But other than that, like, I think that eventually, you know, I'm gonna break out of it and I'm gonna be a little bit more comfortable behind the camera and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, I think my opinion, like, when you're introverted, it makes it harder because you have to be 10 times better at music.
Yeah.
So like, for example, like Roddy Ricch, he's not, you don't know his personality that much, but the music speaks for itself.
Exactly, that's a fact. That's a fact.
And so I know also you mentioned like the Hood Introvert, that's your clothing brand.
Yes, sir.
So like, tell us a little bit about that and your origins to like want to start a brand.
Okay, so the Hood Introvert is my clothing brand. I started this January of 2019, and believe it or not, I wasn't into rapping around 16 years old, but having my own clothing brand has always been my dream since I was probably like 10 or 11 years old. I made a post on Facebook and I said when I get older, I'm gonna have my own clothing line.
Yeah.
And I posted that post from Facebook. I put it on my Instagram page on the Hood Introvert. But so to be very honest, the clothing brand has always been my main goal, and it's always been something I've always been passionate about. And then the music is just something that I fell in love with as time went on. But I came about it just by I don't know, man. Shoot, that's a good question. I just realized what was the best three things that could describe the type of person that I am. And then I said introvert, but I thought that it was a little too simple, and I was like, you know, it's all kinds of introverts all over the world, so I kind of specified it, and it's just like there's a whole bunch of kids that are just like me, or people that are just like me, that, you know, they're from the hood, they're from the ghetto, they're from the projects, they're from bad parts of town, but they're introverted and stuff, you feel me? So when they go travel around and stuff, does that mean that they're not certified, or does that mean that they don't know what it's like, you feel me? Because we know exactly what it's like, but just because we're introverted, we don't speak on it more. So I tried to kind of set a brand, a clothing brand for those type of people to express themselves on their clothes how they wouldn't express themselves emotionally or to people.
Got you.
Yeah.
And so one thing I like is that, like, you know, just being about your brand, your most recent mixtape was called Introvert.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And so one thing like that I noticed right away is that, like, the first intro, you were very transparent, honest. You're like, man, I ain't made it yet. I'm still trying to get there.
Hell yeah.
So like, how do you as an artist, where, like, you know, a lot of people want to see the flashy, like, you know, flexing, whatever, you know, being true to yourself in your music?
Yeah, it's hard. I think what helps me with that a lot is staying off of social media. It's kind of a blessing and a curse staying off of social media. But staying off of it has just really allowed me to inspire myself. I feel like a lot of people go on there and they compare themselves to what's going on in their timeline, or they compare themselves to other people that are in their niche and what they're doing. But everybody has their own timeline, you know, and everybody has their own process and their own path. So I just stay on my path, and I'm going at my own pace. And I just feel like, you know, whoever fucks with me is gonna accept me for me. You know, I'm not flashy. I don't got it like that yet, and I feel like even when I do get to where I'm trying to go, I don't think I'm gonna be like that, because it's just not who I am as a person. You feel me? But So yeah, it's kind of something that I've learned to embrace rather than be ashamed of.
Got you.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, for sure.
One thing that we've all been dealing with for this past year is like the coronavirus, everything going on.
Yeah.
How did it impact your plans and what your goals were, and how did you accommodate?
The COVID-19 definitely hit me hard. To be honest with you guys, I was stuck in Florida. I was trying to go back to Jersey, but that's a good point that you say that because I feel like everything happens for a reason. So there's so much people that have been affected, but at the same time, there's been so much opportunity that has arisen from COVID-19. So I was supposed to go to Jersey when it first hit, and it kind of got stuck in my house, but that helped me actually start my clothing brand. It was January of 2019.
Gotcha.
And in March was when COVID started. So literally, I was what's that word that I'm looking for? Procrastinating.
Okay.
I was procrastinating on my brand 100%. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna start this brand. I couldn't get to it. So actually, being locked in the house with COVID, I was able to sketch up like some designs and stuff. I was able to go get shirts printed. And like it hurt my money, but at the same time it grew my ambition more because I was locked in and I was ready to go out and do things. You feel me? So yeah, it helped, but at the same time, it did hurt a lot of people. For sure.
100%. And then so going forward, like what's your plans for like the rest of 2021?
2021. We got a lot of stuff coming for the Hood Introvert. We have bleached hoodies. We got socks. We got masks coming. Hopefully we can form this partnership with Kitchen Made and we can get some quality shirts and stuff done. However, another mixtape is gonna come. I don't know if it's gonna be Introvert 2 or maybe another name. I'm still working on it. I got shows that are lined up. I'm just trying to pick the right venue and the right time. So we got a lot of things coming. Definitely more stuff from the Hood Introvert. More music for sure. Collabs. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah, so we got more stuff coming for sure.
All right, appreciate you, man.
Yes,
and
sir.
Any last words you want to get out?
Jersey City, you already know we made it. We on the grind. We on our way up. West Palm, all y'all boys that's supporting the Hood Introvert, that's supporting the Introvert mixtape. I appreciate y'all. The little people that do support me and like my stuff, I really do appreciate y'all. And I just want to let you guys know that you don't go unnoticed. So thank you.
For sure.
For sure. Hell yeah.